Hey all, my name is Matt Fravor. I'm the engineer at Billy Graham headquarters here in Charlotte. Just kind of evaluating a ZeeVee system from ZeeVee, directly from their corporate. And in our case, it's comprised of a Netgear switch, the Zyper management, or what the Zyper management's kind of the brain, which connects to the switch. Everything has an IP address to it. I've got two decoders. I got a decoder for this large TV, and got a decoder over here, kind of a installed type unit, decoding to that TV over there. I've got my laptop set up that is kind of it controls the brain. It just connects to the switch. Everything again is IP address, so I'm just basically logging into the Zyper management box. They've created their own IP range. You can do it on whatever network. It's best to use your own private network, not put it with corporate traffic or anything like that. What sold me on the system, and we haven't purchased it yet, but we're looking at it, is the Zyper, they call it a Zyper pad. It's basically a 10-button pad, has its own IP address, but you can configure it in the GUI. It's got its own GUI that once you go to it, you can set this up so each button can be whatever source. It can be a multi-view. In this case, off of this decoder, I'm getting a 4-pane display. And we have sources playing out off these boxes right now, but you can simulate that as cameras or whatever feed. And it gives a user the ability to select whatever source. I'll go to button 2, and button 2 right now is getting this wildlife feed off of one of my sources. Button 3, again for this decoder, is getting more wildlife. Button 4 is getting air show. Okay, so these buttons can be configured however, and that is through this GUI. And again, I'm pinging this through the switch, this Netgear switch. Netgear out of the box works for ZeeVee. They won Best of Show at NAB 2024, and that's the switch they recommend. You can use other switches, but out of the box, the Netgear switches just work with ZeeVee. There are certain specifications you have to follow if you want to do the ZeeVee UHD. It can handle up to 3840 by 2160 UHD 4K, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for distribution in our facility from a studio feed, camera 1, 2, 3, 4, teleprompter feed into what we call a producer's hub. It could be kind of a green room for executives, whatever. And they'll have a 55-inch TV up on the wall, or it's actually a 75-inch TV, and they'll be able to see a multi-view of what's going on, maybe a lipstick camera, the talking heads, or whatever shoot they're doing in the studio. But it also gives us the ability for future runs. You can run it over multi-mode fiber, single-mode fiber, any of the decoders or encoders you can purchase with fiber capability or Cat6 capability to push video around your facility. So we're looking even to utilize fiber maybe from here up to what we call our Billy Kim Hall up at the library, the Billy Graham Library, to push video up there, or even pull video back down here using this. So it's a very modular system. Again, it does HDMI. They have a model that is 12G SDI encoding. No 12G SDI decoders yet, but that's what we're looking at doing with our cameras in our studio, is to encode them 12G SDI encoders, and then maybe have 1 or 2 HDMI encoders for the studio to put feeds in for prompter, whatever, in there. And again, it's more of a video distribution. I don't know if I would use it for broadcast necessarily, but it's more of a video distribution within any facility.